Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Golden Era Showdown, brought to you by MEXC. If you're into crypto, you have probably heard of us. MEXC is one of the world's top trading platforms, known for trading top tokens, low fees, and everyday rewards that keep things exciting. To celebrate our global community, we launched the 0.5 Bitcoin giveaway, a headline event where trading could win you more than just profits. Over several intense weeks, traders across the world went head-to-head, unlocking a 4 million USDT prize pool and collecting lucky draws tickets with every trade. At the center of it all, one extraordinary reward, 0.5 Bitcoin. And now the moment has come. Let's meet the lucky winner of the 0.5 Bitcoin. So here we have Boris. How are you feeling? Is it a happy day?
Amazing. Awesome day. Awesome. Super excited.
I'm very happy to be here with you today and to be talking about this price. I think it's a very happy moment for everybody in the industry because of the all-time high in Bitcoin, also Ethereum going up. I think everybody's happy, but especially you. So first of all, I wanted to give you this little award online on the camera, and soon I know that you're gonna get your 0.5 Bitcoin, and that's gonna be the really happy moment for you. But now,
yes,
I'm gonna pass this to this side of the screen, and you try to hold it. Great. First question, I think everyone wants to know. What was your first reaction when you found out that you were the winner?
I'm right in the middle of the trade. I'm checking my accounts and I'm looking over and I'm like, wait a second. On the rewards page for the Golden Era giveaway, and I was like, I know that first number. I see the last number, and I look at my account. I click on the UID, and I'm like, that's. I'm looking. I'm like, nobody's gonna believe. No way. It was amazing, and I was just all like, I'm constantly checking because I trade a lot, and I was constantly getting rewarded, which was awesome from the other rewards in that same contest. And then I saw the 0.5, and I was like, I just couldn't believe it.
I'm happy that you got both the daily rewards and also this big one. What is the first thing that you will do with the reward?
Logging on immediately and getting right back in. We're in like, the timing is it's impeccable. So it's like, as soon as I get it, it's going investing right back in MEXC.
You're getting that Bitcoin and you're going to altcoins? Is that the plan?
Yeah, so I'll probably take the Bitcoin and then convert it to USDT so I can use futures, perpetuals, and trade it with some leverage, because this is the time that, when the market's got a super trend and everything is all going the same direction, it's time to double down. And oh yeah, no vacations can wait, everything can wait. Let's double, triple this.
Yeah, everything can wait. The market is not gonna wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Question number 3. How long have you been a MEXC user?
December. So December of last year was when I first started. And it was when we were all anticipating the big bull run. So I kind of went all in and got hammered pretty good. So winning this has been such just a great surprise. Like and the timing is perfect. So
it has been that long in MEXC. It's been like 6 months, and in 6 months, getting an award this big, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Well, I've tried other platforms, and then I had heard, I had some friends say MEXC is great. They got tons of liquidity, the trading smoother. And then when I finally was like, because when you just get onto a first platform, you kind of tend to stick with what you know. But then when I started using MEXC, I was like, I wish I'd done this so much sooner. And so I would have been using it years ago if I'd known it was this good.
Yeah. I think that happens to a lot of people. I think a lot of people haven't heard about MEXC yet, but like when somebody tells them, they realize that there are a few very good things about MEXC. I think usually Yeah, one of them is, as we were saying, leverage. There's a lot of leverage options, a lot of tokens, more than 4,000 tokens right now.
Yeah, you get the most.
And then in a lot of trading pairs, there is zero trading fees. That's also something that MEXC is very proud of.
Yes, that's a big incentive.
What do you like most about MEXC?
There's a lot of great features. Like I'm a pretty technical trader, and I like to use high leverage, which is for micro scalping. And it's a very, unless it's an easy way to get wrecked if you don't know what you're doing. But even if you do know what you're doing, you can still be subject to like lower liquidity, fees being higher, funding rates, and all this kind of stuff that affect your trades and the profitability. MEXC by far has the best rates. They've got the most liquidity and they got the most pairs. And you can even go to the platforms that will have these pairs, but they don't have the depth of liquidity that MEXC has. And it makes all the difference when you're trading high leverage and those smaller tokens. So it's night and day difference. The best thing I love about MEXC is I can use higher leverage on some of these lesser known or newer tokens and be profitable, like confidently stick to my strategy and win.
And I'm curious, what is high leverage for you?
I like to keep it around 80, which is still pretty high, 80, 150 area, depending on the token.
Can we know a little bit about your strategy right now?
You have to try to be disciplined and stick with the same strategy, but you have to also take into consideration that the market doesn't care what your strategy is. So, there's a million strategies that will work. That's why you stick with one. Mine that I found most successful is micro scalping on the really short time frames, super high leverage. But don't force it. Wait till you see that pattern, that setup coming, and just be disciplined to wait, pull the trigger, go for it, and don't doubt yourself. Because leave yourself a little bit of room so you don't get stopped out early, and let it run. If you have high conviction, let the trade run, take the profit, get out, and be happy. Don't get greedy.
Those are like some very basic, simple rules, but then when you're there doing it, it's so hard to do it. And it's
so hard to stick to them. That's the main thing. It's really not that insanely difficult if you can stick with what you know works. Yeah.
What is your first tip for future participants?
Start slow. Be conservative. Don't go all in. Don't listen to 99% of my advice. Have conviction. Let it run, and let the trade play out.
If you could design MEXC's next big giveaway, what would the price be?
Honestly, I think this one is like the best price, giving it back in crypto because it's the most useful. I just think it's like constantly giving back the bonuses and the rewards during the trading is such good incentive to keep traders, consistently trading.
If you had to predict the next coin of the year, what would it be?
Oh, Solana.
Solana. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Ethereum's going to be a neck and neck, but in terms of I think performance with being all layer one, not having to depend on a layer two, and the amount of ETF institutional participation and everything, worldwide payments, PayPal and everything else, I think Solana is really going to just shine. I still think Ethereum's got a long and so many use cases, long way to grow. But I think this cycle, I think it's going to be Solana will be the winner.
What do you think Bitcoin all-time high will be this year? Do you think there's going to be a new all-time high this year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and then we just hit another all-time high, I think, yesterday? I'd say this cycle, I think the all-time high, probably 180 days, we'll see probably closer to 160, 170 range.
Name one person we should follow on socials. Is there anybody that you follow that you think has the alpha, that has some good information?
100%. A lot of people talk trash on. I love him, Alex Becker. I think he keeps it. He's very cocky, very whatever. I love that because The goal is to get all the retail guys on, and this is for spot trading, not for leverage trading, but for spot trading and finding new gems that have the ability to create those multiples in profit, just like you would if you were using leverage without the risk of leverage of being liquidated. A guy like Alex Becker, he shows, of course, he's, paid partnerships and stuff with a lot of the projects. You do need to do your homework, but a lot of the ones that he will mention, or even just, throw out a tweet about, they run up. Be careful, don't be exit liquidity. If you're going to do it, you got to stay consistent and keep on top of what he's talking about. But if he mentions something, hopefully you're in or ready to pull the trigger to get in, because he's got a pretty good track record of calling some winners.
Right.
But I like Miles. I like, a couple of the guys, the Sheldon, Sniper. Those guys are all great. I think they're great for technicals. And the goal here is don't hold any of this stuff like you would like a blue chip stock. Take profit. And those guys are good about showing the take profit levels of where you should start taking your exits and taking some cash out. I think that's real important during these bull runs.
Is it that you find more interesting in the short-term gains? Is it more exciting, or you actually find it more profitable?
Actually, I find it more profitable and less risky, just because of the volatility. Obviously, that's going to change. The sentiment on that should change over the next, several months during this bull run. Obviously, you want to don't scalp in the over the next couple months. You want to swing and you want to do longer term investing and get the full potential out of this and set some really smart take profits. I think if you try to scalp or anything on the shorter time frames, you're going to get wrecked because the market wants to go up and you have the tendency to play it both ways. And you got to resist that and go with what the market's really pushing for. And I definitely think that there's a lot of money to be made the next couple months here.
What is your favorite token? Which token do you invest the most?
It's two, ETH and SUI. Are you talking about for what I leverage or just for spot or what?
Spot.
Oh, for spot? Solana. Yeah, Solana's my favorite. ETH is awesome for leverage. And then every once in a while, MEXC does the zero fees. And that's when it's really awesome. And for micro scalping. But for general scalping, ETH for sure, it's got way more liquidity. It trades a lot smoother. You don't get wicked out. Yeah, even if I hadn't won this amazing prize, I would still, hands down, only recommend MEXC to my friends to trade on, because I've tried the other ones and there's too many great features all in one platform, and it's made all the difference. I've become much more profitable since I'm using MEXC, and this is for leverage trading. And I'm sure it's great for spot trading, for copy trading, and all that stuff too. That's not in my wheelhouse. I love the leverage, and MEXC by far blows them out of the water. It's awesome.
Hope that everybody that is watching the video can also join us at MEXC, and so see you soon. Goodbye, Boris, and goodbye, everyone.